Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 of the ALCS, Sonny Song won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Ducks defeated the White Sox 4-0. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. In Game 4 of the NL Championship Series, the Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, completing the NLCS sweep. They will be the National League representative in the World Series when it gets started in a couple of days. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Long Island going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, but hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and getting to start for the White Sox, Michael Kopech. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Lawrence Cohen stands in here, leaves that one down.
First pitch, 7:05.
And the righty deals. That one missed.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it over to Sheets. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Next offering is fouled back. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws. No play, that's an infield single.
Batting third, the catcher, Stephen Cohen.
Here's the catcher to hit, Stephen Cohen. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Oliver, the man, will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Now it's going to be Ben Witt. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Cohen on second. The man at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard hit left side. And that should be extra bases. Cohen around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. The relay throw. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. The Ducks on top 1-0. Bottom of the first. And the right-hander with the good curveball, John Wolf.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. Luis Robert.
Leading off.
The line to kick the pitch.
The center fielder.
Ball 1 there.
Luis Robert.
The 1-0. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
On the ground, Cohen collects, and they take care of Robert for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. Cohen on the move towards the line. Next one just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Austin Meadows now in there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And a 1-2 again. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And it remains 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Here's some real power at the plate. Spencer Savage. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's a big power threat. Andrew Marmolejo. Bounced up the middle. To first. One out in the second.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Cedric Henry.
Cedric Henry getting ready to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings. Boog, one of our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike and not get the call, but most of the time Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Savage stands at third with one gone in the inning. 2-1 pitch is in there and the count is even.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Yeah, the batter now, Al Moose. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a pitch.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch inside, ball 3. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Ripped on a line, and that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Wolf back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And here it comes. And now 2-0.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And the pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Runner at first with no outs here. And now it's even up. Curveball drops in for a strike. That one to first. Fired to second. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first offering is not close. Two outs. That's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One and two here. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Put your hands up, if you're single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Lawrence Cohen. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Kopech back to work. And ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next pitch is popped up. Sanchez under it. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Cohen.
So digging in, Mikey Cohen. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Out number 2.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now, Stephen Cohen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering in the dirt. 2-1. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that will end the inning.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions.
Back here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Third baseman, Colson.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. In there for strike one. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Goodrum up here. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Robert in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Pickoff throw. Goodrum dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike. Goodrum leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Going to count 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-2. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
At the belt and fires. First offering. Runner goes. Got him. And that is that. The White Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. back here at the ballpark. Now, Oliver the man. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, not close. Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So up next, Ben Witt. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's in there for strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kopech a throw over. The man back in on a dive. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. The pitch. And 1-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one hammered on its way. And it is gone. He powers that one out to left. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Spencer Savage.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here is Andrew Marmolejo.
The center fielder, number 99.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Cedric Henry.
And next is the designated hitter, Cedric Henry. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the righty deals. On the corner for a strike. And that's strike 1.
2-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter. The second
1
baseman.
down. Al Moose digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. Henry leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes. Strike in there. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Man at second. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Lawrence Cohen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner leads away at second. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner stays where he is. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's out to center field. Robert under it. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Criminal style, crucial in any town. Young gunner got the cynical smile, visual proud, add your mystery. I got history getting victim.
Here on the south side, bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's the strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Now it's Austin Meadows.
Up next to the White Sox, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
They say you win. You'll one.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Andrew Vaughn now. First pitch just misses. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
The wind to kick the pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Matthew Thompson gets the ball now.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mikey Cohen.
The left fielder, Mikey Cohen.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven Cohen.
Now the catcher up to hit, Stephen Cohen. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Fouled off left side. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
Have to count 0 and 2. Nope.
And that skips in the dirt.
The count is 1 and 2.
The wind of the pitch. Slow roller up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front.
Now
Rolled
batting,
over it. Put it on the ground.
Oliver, the man.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Oliver the man. First offering, and it just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-0. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ben Witt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. The man off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. Two outs. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Spencer Savage stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
And the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2. And that one a little bit high. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Leading off for
The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. And here it comes. And misses inside. Kicks and deals. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. They say you win. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And he deals. Yeah, there's the strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Out to short. Cohen picks it up, tosses to first. That ends the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Andrew Marmolejo. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Kicks and fires. Line drive. Dives for it. Got and makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Next to hit, Cedric Henry. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away, and stepping in is the speedy ALCS. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. He's in there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Lawrence Cohen now at the plate. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw, tag, out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
On the outside corner, and the count even at 1. And a 1-1. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a pitch. That misses. And now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's filled up.
We got full count.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch. That is the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Gary
Leading
Sanchez.
off for the White Sox, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And the righty deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Nico Goodrum steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit by a pitch his first time up. In there for strike 1. And now the count is even. There's a strike. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Righty to the plate. And it's filled up.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Luis Robert now. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. A wind in the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a pitch. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Funkhouser. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Stepping in, Mikey Cohen. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. Dribbled up the third baseline. And he grabs it foul. In the air, left field. Meadows gets under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven.
Here's the catcher to hit, Stephen Cohen. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Next offering is outside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One gone, runner at first. And now Oliver the man for the 4th time tonight. Cohen, the base runner at first with one out. They try another pitch out. Way inside, gets out of the way. Three-0 down. And that one clips the corner. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Ben Witt. He's a guy who does it all. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And here it comes. And a strike on the outside edge. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, one out. And that's outside. Right side, Hernandez should have this one, and there's two down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Spencer.
Now here is Spencer Savage. Good contact guy, good defender, great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's in there for strike one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That one missed. The 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Here's a high chopper. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here on the south side. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier
Leading off
Edwards.
for the White Sox, the second baseman,
The right-hander back to work.
Edwards.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And gone. Austin Meadows powers one out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of
Next
it.
to the White Sox,
Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew
First offering misses the mark.
Vaughn.
The pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The wind of the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or
Now
not.
batting.
Digging in, Gavin Sheets.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that one, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Nelson getting ready to go. Franchise warming up as well. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Throw to first, safe.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering is downstairs. Now this is in the air down the line. Savage under it. And that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Ruiz.
Number 66. Jose Ruiz.
And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Marmolejo. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Kicks and deals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cedric Henry.
In there for strike 1. Ruiz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is down low.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That hits the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Al Moose, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First pitch, and he just misses. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0. At the belt and fires. Now 3-0.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Lawrence Cohen. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Play at third, in there. And it's second and third, one away. The 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kendall Graveman. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
And now, Mikey Cohen. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch, not close. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That ball's carrying. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Now batting,
Stephen Cohen will hit next. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Ronaldo Lopez up and throwing. Still only 1 out here in the inning. going to count 1-2.
2 strike.
Ground ball left side. Sends it over to Sheets. That's the second out.
Now batting.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Here's a big power threat. Oliver, the man. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And the next pitch is way outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next one in the dirt. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
With in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, right side. Hernandez has this one sized up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. And this is now a 9-1 ball game.
I got cash, so rock the world. Let's spend this money now. It's time to lose the.
David Nelson comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Nelson.
Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Colson Montgomery. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And he deals. That one lifted to left. going. Pulls it down. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nico Goodrum steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it big. It's 9-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. New inning getting started, and now here is Spencer Savage. The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering in the dirt. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. Got him. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now it's the power speed combo. Andrew Marmolejo. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a pitch. And it goes just foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball left side. The 2-2. Stays alive. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cedric Henry.
So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Henry. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. That one just misses. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Moves at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Now move to first, and he's back in there. Henry off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's a base hit.
The batter,
Lawrence Cohen, the next to hit.
Cohen.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count even 1-1. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And that is that. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Ducks with the lead in this one, 9-1. Here on the south side, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
Xavier Edwards steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering, and it just misses. And now just 2 outs away. Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Austin Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These guys have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. These guys can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.